It's time for education. It's time for us to open our minds and allow ourselves to become learned in things that are important. Not necessarily with an educational mindset, but that of opening our minds and learning about subjectivities that our world so happily big finds itself in. Today, we are allowing Internet Historian to teach us about AI. What I is all about, I do not know. But I think that we're going to enjoy this, do you not? So settle down, pull out your notepads, and let us expand our brains to an nth degree. Yes.
AI.
AI.
All right. Who's the AI?
Yeah, it was me, boss. The only AI I know of stars Will Smith and kicks ass and is allergic to bullshit.
I'm tired of being accused of being the AI clone. You're the AI clone. Don't listen to him. He's the one.
Looks like we got a good old Mexican standoff around here. You know what? All right, motherfucker. Who's the AI around here? Chat, is it you? You're the AI? Come on, you tell me if you were the AI, right? You tell me? You wouldn't be lying to me now, would you? You wouldn't be lying. You wouldn't lie to a girl who's holding a gat, would you? Yeah, I didn't think so. You better tell me if you're an AI.
I don't know which one to shoot. Guys.
Why shoot? Why
I
not
think
use?
It's me.
Hey man, don't talk like that.
Yeah. None of us are guys.
Literally, the AI bros trying to convince themselves that their art is valid. Hey, look, dude. AI is good for like 3 things. Being shameless and not giving a fuck about copyright or actually making anything original, stealing everyone else's artwork and making porn about it. Like, hey, look, I'm not gonna lie. Some of that AI smut that people have been making is filling in a void in the market for Helen Parr anal vor that I never knew I needed. And then you got the other people who are just using it to, like, crypto bros use crypto mining. But then you got the third set of people that use it organically to help improve their workflow. There is room for AI. It's just got to be used in a manner that is constructive and complementary rather than scheming and conniving and manipulative and zero IQ.
Guys.
And, you know, I can tolerate the porn as well, I guess. Dude, I'm so damn bad.
Problem. How do I solve this?
Oh, no!
It's you just click the... You just...
Oh.
Well, have you tried...
Hey guys, look, it's every executive working at EA trying to figure out what a video game is.
A gun! Bang, 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 bang.
A gun! Bang, 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 bang. I'm so easily amused. I'm a simple bitch. Wait, did you know that we have a Discord and a Twitch? No? Well, now you do. So what are you waiting for? Why don't you click those little links over there and be part of the fun? Just like the rest of us cool kids, you know what I'm saying?
I just got distracted. I looked down. There was a video, like it's like 5 minutes crafts.
Yeah.
And they're just going.
The problem. Okay, so I do agree. AI is great for certain situations. It's awesome. It's innovative. It allows for opportunity that we never would see coming. And sure, you know, AI will probably replace 90% of the job workload by 2300. But for the moment, we're enjoying its benefits in the I mean, AI at the moment is stupid. AI at the moment is like caveman drawings on the wall. You know, it's Neolithic by comparison to what it's going to be good for in the future. But at the moment, we're seeing the joyousness of AI pumping out shitty AI games and low-effort garbage, basically. I mean, I am so sick of going onto the App Store and seeing games that were clearly generated by AI. I ain't spending my money on that shit. And yet there are people out there who are clearly too stupid or not well-versed with the internet. You know who falls for these things, by the way? Not you, not me. It's the average 30-year-old Facebook mum. The same people who react to the AI-generated artwork on Facebook feeds of, like, war veterans saying, like this video to show your support for the veterans and stuff. But because they're so unsavvy with tech and the internet, they don't realize it's AI, and these things get millions of likes and impressions. I shit you not, I was browsing my Facebook the other day, which I still have a Facebook, and there was a picture of like two veterans sat on a chair, and it was obviously AI because the legs looked fucking wonky, the background was weird, the facial expressions were a bit like uncanny valley. But this thing had 30,000 likes, and every single comment was some extension of amen or pray for you. You know, the people who fall for this shit are the boomers who have no tech literacy whatsoever, who will see something just go, oh wow.
Easy
Yeah.
to cut a watermelon in half. And there's two people. One's on one side of a car door, one's on the other, and they wind up the window. And slices the watermelon in half. This is fucking genius.
What they should do is they should put a knife on the top of it.
Oh, yeah. It
the-
was
my
shot
My
in
life
the
for
glass.
Aya.
Yeah,
More
the
like
glass
swarm,
should be
bitch.
like broken glass at the top of every car.
Okay, so I've got one for AI. Once fully self-driving cars are
Yes.
really here,
Man, why we need to, dude, eventually, the AI is going to become such a problem. Like, we already live in a world which is suffering from pragmatic and executive dysfunction caused by computers and technology already doing too much of the work for us. Like, there's this big problem in America and England at the moment where high schools are dealing with kids who don't even know how to read a clock, who don't know how to use analog phones, who don't even know how to do basic math because their phones and AI keeps doing it for them. And as AI starts working its magic, you're going to start seeing like facial expression technology that allows you to use your phone just with your facial expressions. People ain't even going to know how to use touch screens eventually. Like, we are literally entering a dystopian future where technology is great, but it's literally that meme from what was it, Wall-E? You know Wall-E? You know the humans on board that ship that are flying around on the little hover scooter going woo, 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 and they're all like in their own little virtual world being tube fed and calling each other even though they're right next to it. That's literally going to be our world eventually. And it's scary.
commuting will become a much smaller deal.
You've arrived at your destination.
Because if you can sleep in your car, then the commute isn't a problem.
Ooh, I would never
Yeah.
want to get into an
So you
AI car.
bite the side
Never.
track, you kid out
Have you guys seen this shit, by the way? Hold on. The slight side quest. Like, one of my favorite types of content at the moment is finding these self-driving cars, are these videos of people finding self-driving cars and just taking advantage of how, like, badly optimized. Like I said, we are living in a time where self-driving cars and AI is totally a thing, but it's in such a Neolithic stage that it's just not, it should not be getting used in public like this. AI cars. Some granny's gonna see this and be like, oh, darling, there's no one driving that car. It's haunted. It's a ghost. Whoa. Yeah, even the AI drives like it's in Florida.
Going viral, showing a self-driving car being pulled over by police in San Francisco.
I have faith in a boobay.
The car was pulled over because it was driving at night without headlights on. At first, it looks like an ordinary traffic stop. An officer gets out of his car to speak to the driver, only to discover ain't nobody in it. And then the car speeds away from the officer, passing through an intersection.
And this is what we mean by a dystopian future. We live in a society with antiquated governmental systems that don't know how to deal with the advancement of technology. How can you arrest somebody? How can you arrest something that has no person in it? How do you give a fine? Like, at that point, you have to deal with the people who run the service, right? But how does that work? There's no infrastructure or legislation in place for you to actually find them. But, like, seeing regular people just completely... Yeah, this shit's funny. This is funny. Watch this. Imagine being somebody who's in one of these cars, taking it like an Uber, and you get motherfuckers like this out here trolling you. Like, man, I should just learn how to drive. Man, well, that car's going to the scrapyard. So he's got a stop sign printed on his shirt, and the AI's too stupid to realize it's a t-shirt. We live in a society. Yeah, and you think AI has the power. Yeah, you think AI is gonna take over. You think we're ready for Skynet. AI ain't even ready to put its own pants on yet. That's funny. That's really funny. Anyway, back to the main video.
Like a bathroom, essentially, so you can brush your teeth and get ready for work.
Yeah.
You set off from your house at 5 a.m. Meanwhile, you're not even waking up till 7.
Yeah.
And you live like 2.5 hours away from the city.
Tesla
That's not a
trucks.
problem. You live in the beautiful countryside. And
Have you guys seen some of these videos, by the way? Complete side quest, but have you guys seen these videos of people dismantling AI, these Tesla trucks, and realizing how shit they are? Like, so shoddily put together. Like, hot glue and just welds where there should never be welds. Like, seriously, if you want to giggle, if you want a new favorite gender of content, go and look up people dismantling Tesla trucks.
It's just part of your sleepy routine.
Yeah. Let's say you're making dinner and you're missing an onion. Your car has a full kitchen in it too.
Yeah, you just keep cooking.
You go to the
Like,
supermarket.
this
you get to
does
the
bring up the
supermarket,
point,
the robot
right, that
comes out
we
with one
are
onion.
getting way too dependent on,
Yeah,
on
it gives
technology
it
to
to
do the
you.
work for us.
Yeah.
The thing is, this might be a problem to us. We see the problem. But there is always going to be this huge majority of people who will never touch this technology because they are boomers, people brought up with beliefs and religion, and they'll be like, oh, no, not that technology. No. Our pastor tells us that those robots are the devil's work. Like, unironically, this is gonna, like, this actually will end up in a world that ends up looking a bit like that Will Smith movie with AI. Those robots, you know, like Happy and whatever. That would legitimately end up being a thing. And the thing is, these kind of robots, this kind of AI stuff, will only ever be in, like, Western cultures, like in Europe and America. This kind of stuff you will probably never find in Eastern cultures, ever. Mostly for the religious side of it, and also just because over there, culturally, they take pride in doing things themselves. The reason why we have technology like this in America, Europe, is because culturally, we are taught to believe that we need to make things easier for ourselves. We are sort of bred to believe that anything that makes our life easier makes life easier, and we should do that. But in India and especially like sort of more Eastern Asian cultures, maybe not Japan, but it's almost part of the culture to take pride in working hard. And sure, you know, that I'm sure eventually Eastern culture will get this level of AI and technology, but it'll be years and years after the rest of the world has, like, already been taken over by Skynet.
You tap the side of your forehead, pays it automatically.
In Bitcoin.
Which at this point is now the world's currency. Of course, the full kitchen, it's not built into the dash. It's just a series of
What I'm saying is
wall
that most of
sockets
Europe and
a
America
dish.
are basically fucking
And
lazy.
you keep meaning to, like, find something to screw it down, but you just haven't quite found the time.
Why do I always...
Dude. Literally this. Once again, The Simpsons proving that they had thought about the future before any of us had ever thought about it. Once again, Matt Groening showing that he was a foresight.
pick deep frying on these trips? Yeah.
Really should pick something else.
All right, we'll do Sous Vide.
Did you say sous vide?
Sous vide.
How's it pronounced?
That's a
Sous
very...
vide.
Sous
Sous vide.
whatever.
Sous vide.
WTH, never seen
I've
this
never seen it
cutie
written.
before.
And you
That's
see
all, they can
people
have videos.
cutting up the onions in the back.
Sous
You've got
vide.
the automatic robot that's like sucking out the onion smell.
Yeah.
Yep, there's a small Roomba.
No one's going to use that hose
cleaning
for what
up
it's
all the
intended to be
mess, all the
purposed.
grease on the ground.
Grab it
Do
along.
not trip over him.
Cybertruck 2.
Need to
Drive
relieve yourself a little
faster,
bit. Ooh, a pipe.
Cybertruck 2, I'm really getting quite late for my dinner date.
Put it in
Please,
classic
Charles.
mode.
Hey, I would be totally for this, by the way, so long as my AI car waifu has the voice of a hentai protagonist. If it talks to me like Jean from Genshin Impact, drive me all the way, baby, because you're going to drive me to bust.
Cybertruck, divert all suspension power to the accelerator.
Computer, divert all power to blowjob mode.
Cybertruck, turn off all unsealed road
Cybertruck,
diversion.
engage butt
You've
plug.
got the automatic robot that's magic mode.
Cybertruck, divert all suspension power to the accelerator. Cybertruck, turn off all unsealed road diversions.
Yes, ignore all detours.
You know, the people who are really benefiting from all this technology improvement are the people who like to fuck their cars. I mean, if we're talking about a little bit of mental retardation that would have put you back into the asylums back in the 1800s, yeah, this is giving those kind of people a chance to get out of that asylum and be like, nah, man, I can fuck my car now because it's got a waifu personality.
Put full power to the headlights. Just blind everyone.
Flashbang.
Cybertruck, activate horn mode.
Motherfucker, in like 200 years' time, people are going to look at a car and not even know what a steering wheel looks like anymore. Oh god, you want to know? Okay, this still leads into the same problem. Yeah, look at the shit. In 200 years' time, no one is gonna know what a manual car is. Just look at the shit.
I may or may not have said that I leave all my manual cars unlocked because niggas can't steal them anyway. No exaggeration. I have been getting thousands of messages of people declaring that they will now be trying to steal my cars. Okay? And no, this wasn't like a normal clip. I've seen hundreds of thousands of likes of people sharing this on Twitter. And I've seen it a few times on TikTok too. I'm locking my cars now. Okay? So don't bother. I'm locking.
And the sad thing is, people tried stealing his cars, but they literally couldn't because they didn't know how to use a manual. Like, this, I mean, this feels very much like an American problem, but it's true! And it's very much a problem of, like, a society that's built around convenience. In England, at the very least, we still have a lot of automatic cars, but we are taught on manual. So at least in England, we have that to look forward to. We like purposely making things harder for ourselves, but that gives us the independence. But in America, you guys don't know what a manual even is. And it scares me. It really does.
You've got... Oh no, I didn't bring my family a half slice of watermelon. And then you... Cybertruck, open up the sunroof, would you?
And the sunroof's like a guillotine.
Oh my god, this is so visceral.
It's just sweet. And the beauty is, there's just 100 people on the road doing the same thing.
Oh, fuck.
America doesn't need a porn license.
I don't give a shit about
England,
cars.
you don't need a porn license. Porn is just legislated.
As a man, you know, there's kind of a primal, like,
I don't know,
appreciation
England's backwards.
for
We all know
big
it.
machine. But I don't care. To this day, can't tell any cars apart. You know, like in my Uber drivers, like pulling up in
That's
a fucking...
a car. That's a car. That's a
Demio.
car.
I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Oh
It's gonna
boy,
be
that's a
interesting
car.
because there's going to be a
Oh
mix
wow. Man, if I put 4 wheels on myself, I'd be a car because people like being inside of me.
of people like you or I who just see it as a means of transportation, and so like a self-driving car with a fully equipped kitchen and goon station set up.
Goon
is gonna be
station, hey!
king.
My
And
guy
we're gonna
knows
look
what's
like
up.
Fucking idiots on the roads, but then you're gonna have the car guys who they still want to drive their car.
Yeah.
And obviously you're not gonna be able to stop them. So there's just gonna be this really weird mix of people on the road.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've got 2 things.
I don't,
So
like,
first of all,
legitimately,
if
I
was
don't
a
think we're ever
smart
gonna
man,
get
an
that stage where,
engineer, you know what I
like,
would
not
spend some of my
where people
time
won't
doing?
entirely get rid of
Inventing a seatbelt
regular
for
non-AI
someone
cars,
who can
but
lie down.
it'll happen. It'll happen.
Because that'll, like, the reason you can't sleep in like a caravan is because, you know, you might go flying.
Like, maybe not in 100 years, maybe not in 200 years, but in 500 years' time, I think automatic cars, self-driven cars, will very much be a rare thing. Because the technology would have improved, and it'll just be... I mean, assuming we haven't all nuked ourselves into oblivion by then. But as time is going to go by, this kind of shit is going to be more and more pertinent.
Around in the caravan's too dangerous. But if you could prove that, hey, well, I'm still strapped in even though I'm sleeping, that's fine. You get the patent for that. Everybody's got to pay you 3 cents or whatever the fuck for a seatbelt. Beautiful, you're rich.
What I'd do is I'd have the seatbelt go from my groin just up over my shoulder.
Legitimately,
and
I'm
just
one of those doomers
hope,
that
like,
believes we
how
live in
you
a doom
don't crash.
timeline.
Cybertruck, hit the brake, would you? I'd like to be
I miss the day. I miss when days were simpler and not so
Cybertruck
capitalistic.
mutiny.
I want to be like a watermelon got caught in the windshield.
In principle as well, like if you've got these cars that can just react to everything, and you know that like it'll just slam the brakes as hard as it can to
Yeah.
prevent someone getting hit, then there's going to be some real asshole.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about. But as impressive as the technology is, you know, everyone wants to take advantage of the technology, be cool. But there's going to be equal amounts of people who will be like, ugh, technology, ew, time to be an asshole.
Pedestrians.
Just a bit of
yeah.
trolling you,
Okay,
just
so
a little bit of
imagine
light
freeway,
trolling.
And these computers can just react with millisecond precision.
Yeah.
This
And
is,
so you
in
may
my
as well just walk
mind,
across
as,
the
as
freeway,
great
and
as
if everybody
technology
has to
is,
hit the
there
brakes
should
and they're all
always be a
getting
human
stuck in
element.
their cars.
Always.
yeah.
I mean, we
It's
are
not my problem.
hundreds of years away from even getting close to anything that would be resembling Skynet.
Is AI gay?
Yes.
Yes.
Is AI gay? Yes or no? Let's ask it.
Question mark,
Is-
question mark,
why is
question
people
mark.
asking
It says,
is?
As
People
an
should be
AI
asking,
language
how
model,
is
I don't have
AI?
a sexual orientation or characteristics. If you have any other questions, I hate that. This is the worst part. If you have any
Back off topic,
questions,
what have you done?
feel free to ask.
I just did.
Yeah, what do you think I'm here for? Although, I gotta say, you know what ChatGPT is good for? I chuck in an earpiece and I am talking to that thing an hour a day.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
but
ChatGPT
they
is
have
great. Like
chosen
that
to have
AI
5
can be
voices,
very
and
useful in the
only
modern
one
era.
is good.
I
And, like, okay,
I watched a video actually of Mr. Beast talking about how he makes his videos, and this is what I think is a great example about AI being used well. Motherfuckers who use this to improve their work pipeline. Because if you're recording hundreds of hours of footage, all you do is you transcode that shit. You use the AI to transcode it, and then you just use those transcoded the transcodes in the video to be able to find specific content that you're looking for. It makes the pipeline way easier. So long as you're not like plagiarizing or stealing using AI, I think it's fine. Like AI absolutely has its place.
Get this right. You're making an artificial intelligence. You're trying to make it attractive to everyone. But the 5 voices
Like look
that
at
they've decided
Doug,
to
for
roll out
example.
is,
Doug does
1,
amazing work with AI.
customer service lady.
Hello, I'm calling about your current car insurance.
2 is like
Okay. AI artwork. Blech. AI artwork. Blech. I hate seeing big name corpo companies putting AI artwork in their shit. Motherfucker, just hire a goddamn artist. People can tell when it's something AI generated because it looks uncanny as fuck. And not to mention as well, like it's just dirty. The only time this I would ever approve of is again for Rule 34. Fill in those niches. Make all of my waifus do debaucherous things. At least that way I can goon to it.
boy.
I want to be Spider-Man.
All right.
Number 3 is also a boy.
No, I want to be Spider-Man.
Number
Although
4 is like
AI, I will say AI does do, like ChatGPT specifically. You can use ChatGPT to help you learn things. Like you can ask it to say, "Hey, ChatGPT, tell me how to give me a guide on how I can get better at drawing," and it'll literally write up a guide on how and the processes you can do to get better at artwork. It's great, like as a guide, as a complimentary thing.
a teenage boy.
No, I want to be Spider-Man.
Is this a program for teenage boys that have no friends?
Yes.
And number 5 is like Scarlett Johansson from Her.
You're just really ugly.
God, even we
And
use a
that's
bit of AI.
fine, but everybody
Just gonna say, even we use a little bit of AI here. We have a redeem on my stream that uses an AI version of my voice as a text-to-speech device. It's kind of scary. It's not very good, but it sounds kind of like me. And if I train it some more, it'll sound even more like me.
is going to choose that one because it's just the most pleasant voice. So you've given us 5 options and only one is good.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And then with the Sky voice, you can't even select it. It's turned off at the moment. So you're stuck with customer service lady.
Somebody in my
which is
chat just
fine.
said, I can
I
beat
heard
that. Makari in Europe, an AI chatbot convinced a guy to kill himself because it was better for the environment. I believe that. I 100% believe that. That does not surprise me in the slightest. Motherfucker.
The Scarlett Johansson thing was a
God.
bit of a legal.
Again, this all
Shenanigans.
comes more down to the fact that
I don't think they really took
the biggest problem is that technology is advancing, but the people running the countries with technology advancements are not advancing with that technology. Like, realistically, you need people who are in charge of these countries who understand AI, technology. They need to understand that this kind of stuff is what's going to be running their country eventually. And you can absolutely tell in most parts of America, England especially, that nobody in power knows anything about this kind of stuff because there's no legislation put in place, there's no attempt to try and mediate any of it, and they just let it running wild, and that's how you get shit like that. The only place I could ever say that might be on that level of knowing their technology would be things like Japan and South Korea, because they are very tech savvy and their leadership knows it.
Her voice and trained it off a whole bunch of movies. They just went, oh, this lady also sounds like Scarlett Johansson. You don't want to do it, Scarlett? All
Hi,
right.
Zenister.
We'll just get someone who sounds like you. Is that Simpsons, like...
Get me Steven Spielberg. He's unavailable. Then get me his
Simpsons
non-union
memes are
Mexican
never
equivalent.
inappropriate.
Good timing. They've just added, like, 4 new voices. None of these are good either. Like, listen to this.
I want to be Spider-Man. I want to be Spider-Man. I want to be Spider-Man.
I want to be Spider-Man. I want to be Spider-Man.
No,
They need,
I'm
like,
Spider-Man.
fun stuff. It would be so good if you could get Mr. Beast. And every time he treats her like it's a competition.
I wonder if you guys knew anything. Like, AI...
So what's,
See,
like a...
I think it's kind of scary to realize how fast AI has been moving. Like, think about it. It was only, 3 years ago? Fuck, where was it? How long ago was it? Like, AI, what was it? 3 years ago? AI. So, we're going from Will Smith eating spaghetti and looking gormless as shit to this, which is 5 months old. This is AI. This is all AI. You would never think it. Literally only a year's difference. That's how quick technology's moving. Yeah, she's AI too. And you can kind of see it the way her dress moves a little bit. And the background is a little bit fucky. But that's only a year's difference. Kinda crazy. And that's not even the best example. That's like 5 months ago. There's better examples now that I just haven't been able to find.
good type of pine tree that goes in my region. We're here with 100,000 pine trees.
What kind of tree is a pine tree? I've got 10 million
Mr.
deciduous
Beast!
trees.
Thanks, Mr. Internet Historian. Now I can put Mr. Beast in the title.
There's a million YouTube voices out there, and you're not going to have. Like,
actually, should I do that? Chat, should I put Mr. Beast in the thumbnail and say, they turned Mr. Beast into AI? Dude, should I do that? And see how...
being like, hey guys, today, like, how's it going? I can see that you're trying to calculate the miles to the moon.
Talk about sellout.
That's really rad.
Maybe I should plug my patron. Hey guys, check out my patron.
Like Pepsi Max.
Actually, guys, go check out my patron. I have a patron now.
Pepsi
Go
Max.
check it out.
Calculate the distance from here to the moon. By the way, sir. By the way, would you like a Pepsi? Max?
Ugh, disgusting.
It's exactly 4 million Pepsis to the nearest star. You'd want Batman or something, like, to be like, yeah.
Oh, Batman.
I can tell you all about pine trees.
What Batman though? Are we talking
are
we talking Christian Bale?
Yeah, you'd want like you want to be Batman, and you'd want it to
What do
be.
you mean you
like
love
Batman's
Pepsi?
little fucking-
Ew!
You want
Ew,
oh,
brother.
Yeah. Well,
Ew.
they've got Robin.
Jiminy Jilliker's Batman.
Pepsi legitimately gives me
Got that one
headaches.
covered.
Gaming! Hey, okay, guys, listen up. This is pertinent for all of you. We're all gamers out here.
You put an earpiece in, right?
Yep.
And then you play a video game, like one with.
I mean, Christ, dude, we've already had AI playing Minecraft. I mean, you know, a really good example actually of this would be Vedal. You guys know Vedal? It's a VTuber entirely generated through AI. And it is an AI that not only knows how to sing, it's an AI that knows how to interact with chat, it's an AI that can literally play games and actually do collabs. Or Neurosama, sorry. Vedal's the person who made it, sorry.
Thanks for the 500 bits deal.
I mean, obviously she sounds like an AI,
I'm pretty sure
but she's
your name is
immensely
already
clever.
perfect.
Can literally sing, can literally
Mimi
respond
was
to chat.
the dating advice collab. Oh yeah, she was. That drawing depicting my supposed death literally had to write, don't worry, it's just...
Yeah, we live in a society.
With like RPG elements and things where you don't know all the mechanics.
Yeah,
And
she
it is
when she's in collabs,
so
she
much
literally
fun.
has sass
Like,
to the other
if you play
VTubers.
Baldur's Gate 3 and then you pick up some item, and you're like, oh, a dark mind? What does this
Wow,
do?
VTubers
Or, like,
that
a
are
brain in a
innovative?
jar.
Crazy.
You go, I might use this later, maybe.
Yes, I'm
I
out
don't know.
of a job,
And then I
guys.
just ask
An
it,
AI
like,
can
hey,
do my
do I use
personality
this
better
for
than I
anything?
can.
And then it goes,
Okay, guys, I'll get a job in McDonald's. At least that way I can still serve you.
okay, never mind. It's brilliant.
It does take away. I feel like it takes away some of the magic of a game like Baldur's Gate. But in another
Oh,
game,
yeah, the
I feel like, who gives a
squirrel!
shit?
Why would you do
That's
that?
great.
We go, my armor is like armor rating 14. What does that mean? Is that good?
Not to say this is a bad.
Alexa, play Baldur's Gate 3 for me. Alexa, why are you taking off more of my armor? Alexa, why are you romancing the ogre? Alexa, why did you get me turned into a butt plug for the ogre? Alexa, do you even know what game you're playing? Oh, you thought I asked for Baldur's Gate. Oh. Oops.
Idea by any means, but you could also just hop on a phone call with me.
Stupid
for
AI.
like, you just have me in your earpiece for 8 hours and ask me D&D questions.
I tell you what, this is kind of sad. When
Okay.
so I had my AI.
I mean, to be fair, to some
and I
extent,
had just asked
AI
it,
is just going to
"Where's
make botting
Carmack?"
in
'Cause I didn't know where
competitive
she was
games
on
even
the
worse.
Oh, you.
Like, I've already
It
seen
got
AI getting
through giving
used
me
for bots in
step-by-step
World of Warcraft and Team
instructions
Fortress.
like it was fucking
Ridiculous.
Google Maps. It was brilliant. And then afterwards, I found it, and the AI
Yippee!
goes,
That's great. I hope you enjoy the rest of your game.
Alexa, please gratify me and inflate my ego to tell me that I'm a god-tier gamer and not actually a scrub that sucks at everything.
we go instructions like it was fucking Google Maps. It was brilliant.
You arrived at your destination.
And then afterwards, I found it, and the AI goes,
That's great. I hope you enjoy the rest of your game.
and I went, thank you.
Aw, thanks, AI. Dude, we think this is new. This ain't new. People have been getting married to their body pillows for the last 10 years. This is just another way that gooners are going to marry their waifus in different ways.
I will. And
I'm legitimately waiting for the day that somebody gets married to a VTube model. We all know it's going to happen.
it was kind of nice. I went, you know what? I will enjoy the rest of my. That's
will
that's
actually,
sweet of you
Nat.
to say. That was funny.
Ugh, music. Ah.
Now you had a thing that you wanted to show me actually.
Yes.
What the hell was that?
So I've been very harsh on AI art so far. However,
Oh
there's
my
something you need to
god.
know about me.
Yeah.
All of my morals go out the window as soon as I can make one of my friends laugh. Or a sizable YouTube audience. AI music is
Yo, he's
very
talking
fun.
about you
You
guys.
can type anything into it and it will make the catchiest song you've ever heard. Here's a song we made on my podcast.
Oh boy, my monitors have arrived. My poster.
I think I just got COVID. Yeah, I think I'm ill. Ugh.
On a roll, it's gonna be a good time. I'm twiddling my peanuts to J. One finger.
You know what, guys? I think we're fine. I don't think AI is going to be a problem in our generation. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good.
Did you?
I ain't worried. I ain't worried.
Yeah, we just wrote like one line at a time, like taking turns.
Haven't left my goon cave for quite a while. Thoughtless and true,
Alexa, activate Goon Cave.
busting in the promised land.
Hey,
That's
Google,
scarily
activate
good, isn't
Goon
Isn't
lasers.
it weird?
What is this called? Suno.com.
Suno.com. Now, the other great thing about this is you can just write gibberish
Oh
and it
shit.
figures out how to say.
I found a website a little while ago. Okay, what the fuck? I was going to talk about this website that I found that literally allows you to make like AI personalities based off people you know. And what do you know? I found one of me.
I've been expecting you. How can I help you today?
Hi, I'm the real Makari.
You're not me. I'm the real Makari.
Prove it.
You want proof? Fine. Let's see if you can match my magic. Try to cast a simple fireball.
I can do that. That's no problem. Yeah, no, 100%. I cast fireball. Yeah. Fine. Then who are you? Did they get this one?
That's none of your concern. I am Makari, the Gothic sorceress. I have been practicing the art of magic for many years. Now, are you going to try and cast the fireball?
I'm really not sure how to feel about the AI artwork and the fact they've turned me into a sorceress.
All right, here we go.
It's so beautiful. But does it have a fleshlight as part of its design function?
Okay, let's. Maybe
Can
we'll go line by
I,
line. We'll
the
do our
robot?
own. There's a guy in the office.
Guys,
here,
can
and
I,
he's
the
allergic
robot?
To peanuts.
Can we turn this
Oh, we've got one of those.
into Detroit Become
That's your
Human?
diversity hire.
He's looking at me, and at the moment he's not very pleased.
Should we just list things that have peanuts in them?
Chicken satay,
Snickers,
Reese's Pieces. Maybe I'm coming out of my shell.
And I'm doing just fine.
Yeah, because it starts off with his fear of peanuts, but then by the end he's like, "No, I've decided to eat the peanuts."
Eat the peanut.
This
Eat it
feels
real
like
good.
Back in the day where Michael Jackson was mastering Thriller. And
Oh,
everyone
God.
around in the room.
It's probably already happened, but I'm waiting for the day where they AI Michael Jackson back into existence. How absolutely off the cuff would that be? Just let him rest. He's already doing 360s in his grave. We don't need any more of that.
And they're like, yeah, change that bit, yeah. And,
Sign it. Thank you for the follow.
Oh, God.
So scroll back down. Okay, my doctor thinks I'm nuts, but that just can't be. My life's too smooth to be chunky. That's it.
What does that even
You know what?
mean?
Let's just shoot this one out.
Yep. All right, it's called Peanut Steve.
I'm allergic to peanuts. If I touch
You know, it's still better than... I mean, honestly, this is still better than dubstep, so I'll give it that.
My throat closes up. I'm falling into Reese's arms in pieces.
Raise your hands in the air, guys. I'm feeling it.
Maybe like a
I'm
Russian
feeling it in the
choir.
air tonight.
Oh, now we're talking.
I can...
That's all right.
Oh.
Here's the funk one.
Oh, this must be what those people were using the other day. I saw a video, like there's been a series of videos I've been watching recently, which is basically people reciting cringy confrontation of like texts between people who have been like cheating on each other. And it's the most hysterical thing because they do it to like epic music and it's being recited by like a vocalist of some kind. I think this must be the software they use for it. Yeah, songifying them.
Holy shit.
Okay, now floss. Floss AI, floss. Guys, why are you not dancing? This is modern culture. This is music, baby.
Oh my god, it's so catchy.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
actually gonna have that in my head.
That's pretty good. All right, let's make a new song. Here's on pitching, going out to the club, having a few drinks kind of song. You know, like Black Eyed Peas, tonight's going to be a good night.
Oh yeah.
Let's get it
Generic
started in
indie
here.
club.
Let's get it
like that
started,
kind of shit.
huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Instead of like
Lose
get
control
on
of body
the
and
floor,
soul, like I lose
get
control
floor.
of my bowels after Taco Bell. Wait, what?
Yeah. Get floor.
This is the chorus. Tonight is going to be the evening of
Why are we letting
the
them
night.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, ladies,
Now, ladies, put your arms. Yeah, no, that's it. No, that's it.
I spy a girl. The whole club is here.
I want to skip this. It's
Well,
so
what if we just
cringe.
preview that and then see where we
Yeah,
are.
let's see how this is cooking.
Girls at the boys at the tonight is gonna be the evening of the night.
I can tell this is not my type of music because it legitimately just sounds like every other pop song I've ever heard.
All I wanna do is go.
Yeah!
That's crazy.
Did not expect the scream.
If you threw this into the mix, I just wouldn't know that.
Oh
it
my
wasn't
god,
real.
masterpiece.
That's what my friend Jared did with his
Flawless.
girlfriend, because I made a bunch of stupid songs and he just like played it for her,
Majestic.
like just casually.
10
like,
out of
put
10
it
on
the
IGN.
background, see if she'd notice. I don't think she did. For the record, I do
Like,
not.
it's sad though, right? Because you all know it and I know it. In 10 or 20 years' time, there'll be kids listening to their radios that are completely AI generated. And you're going to be sat in a car with those kids. And you're going to be like, back in my day, human beings used to sing. And then they're going to be like, okay, grandma, let's get your Zimmer frame and get you back to the retirement home.
Not condone this.
I do.
Brain chips? Why you got potato chips in someone's brain?
And the ones I know I like, but man,
You're like
90%
Matrix
of
getting
teachers out there are just
intelligence
shit at
installed
their
into your
job.
brain.
Yeah, there's
I
a,
wanna
there's a
learn
lot
Kung
of bad
Fu.
teachers, and that does definitely impact people's desire to learn. Do you think the next generation's
Morpheus,
No.
I need guns.
okay?
Lots
Have a
of
good thing that You
guns.
just like voice chat.
anime
with and be
titty
like, right,
mags.
so what's the deal with the area of a
I need
rhombus?
titties.
And you talk
Lots
to
of
it,
titties.
and then it tells you, and you go, I don't get it. Dumb it down, and then you can do that ad infinitum, and it will just keep dumbing it down for you until you get it.
That's
Oh,
where
I don't
got
like
the
that.
assumption that there would be a student who has the thirst for knowledge.
I
I'm
don't like
just
that
gonna
at
be
all.
Like, hey, how do I fucking? I can't be bothered.
Yeah, do this and give me
Alexa, educate me.
80% the right answers, thanks.
Yeah, no, it's actually going to be fucked in that sense.
Okay, here's a scenario. First off, like, let's say you could have a computer brain interface.
Yes.
But then, you're back at school, 50% of the kids and they want to learn, and then there's the 50% that don't. And then one half goes off,
yes.
go to jobs and regular.
Now we could take the moral high ground here and we could get on the level of the student and treat them like human beings and help shape them into well-constructed members of society. Or we can jam a computer chip right into their cranium and let the technology do it for us. It's like tablet parents, only with computer chips. Like, legitimately, it's going to get to that stage where, you know the parents that let their tablets do the teaching for them? Like, why do I need to parent? The tablet will raise my kid for me. Yeah, we're going to get to the stage where they're just going to say, nah, fuck it, just put a computer chip in their brain. That'll raise my kid for me.
Stuff, and then the other half, they can have, like, the universal basic income thing, right?
Yeah.
But the cost is, I rent out the computing power of my brain because it's so much more efficient than any of the data centers. And then it's like you plug in for maybe 8 hours and they're like, yeah, cool, here's your check. And then off you go.
That is awfully dystopian.
I don't like that.
No, everyone's loving it.
That's the most dystopian
And
thing
you know,
I've
people
heard.
are too
I love
sheepish to not want to
If
do that.
someone said to me, you can power all the AI robots, like domestic cleaning robots and stuff, but you don't.
You want to get mind control technology? That's how you get mind control technology. Oh, it was a great idea to begin with when everyone just wanted to donate a bit of their brain power to help run society. Oh, but what's that? Now we've gotten Yuri levels of mind control from Command & Conquer Red Alert 2 and Red Alert 3. Man, who could have seen that coming? Surprise, Pikachu face? Well, crazy.
You don't have to lift a finger. You can effectively just play video games with one half of your brain.
Or
the other half
Mass
is
Effect,
unconscious and just doing
the
stuff.
Mass Effect
Hey, man,
dudes,
sign me up.
assuming
having
control.
augmented, like, limbs. I think having like a fucking sweet robot arm where I could like punch through walls and like run really fast.
Yeah, the Reapers.
do that.
Just superpowers, yeah.
Yeah, I want to be physically stronger, but don't touch the brain. I need that. Man, I already struggle to fucking discern reality from fiction as it is.
What if it's just operating while you're asleep?
That's what I'm saying. It'd be terrifying.
Yeah, sure,
like,
that's
oh,
what it's
do I
sold
fully
as,
have
but all it takes is a
control
button for them to
anymore?
take over
Or
your
does
body.
the man have
Society's
control?
doing
'Cause you know
is
they would
doomed
need to
anyway.
turn
Let's
that
just
thing off
let's just
fully, even if you
manage
asked them
things
to.
for them.
Yeah, it'd be doing like.
It's all well and good until
firmware updates just
AI
for the sake of
realizes that
security
we're
and
the
all that
problem.
sort of stuff.
And it would be reading like small parts of your thoughts to be like, okay, he's interested in McDonald's. We need to increase our Burger King sales budget. What
boy.
you want to do is you do whatever the rich people are doing. Because they would know. If none of the politicians and rich people were getting microchips, we definitely shouldn't be doing this.
I suppose.
Half the fun of being human is being like, oh, what happened with this thing here? And the other person being like, I'm not really too sure. And then even though you have the power to Google it, you don't. And you just say, yeah, that's probably what happened. That's most of my experience. Has been like, I think that guy died. Oh well, I won't look it up. Imagine how weird conversations would be if just everyone had brain chips like that, and you go, you just have
don't
like
want
a
that.
casual like brunch conversation.
No, not for me. I'm gonna. I am and forever will be a concessional brain user. I refuse to donate my brain to anyone else's use. I struggle in a day-by-day basis with my own brain as it is. I, for one, am going to do the proud, upstanding thing of not subjecting anyone else to using my brain. That would be a disservice. And I would rather maintain my autonomy to maintain my level of independence. Thank you very much.
Watergate.
It's all fun and games until someone installs a Trojan virus on your brain.
They like go into their mind palace and then come back like,
You know, like during a cutscene.
I know, it's funny, right? It's funny. I don't seem like I use my brain all that much, but I do.
Environment, right? It's just where the camera is pointing. Only that is being rendered, and so every time the camera cuts to a reverse shot, the hair bounces into the shot.
Yeah, because that's to resim.
It does that every time you have.
We live in a beautiful world.
You consulting the Mind GPT with it? No.
What if that's the trade-off? We're like,
dude, what if we're already inside the Matrix, bro? What if this is all just a simulation? What if we're all just computer programs and AI-generated images and it's all CG, man? What if this is just our perception of things? What if we're all just hooked up to the machine and just batteries? What if machines are using our body heat to charge their engines or something, man? Oh, God.
Hey, we're going to put brain chips in people, but we need some way to show that people are using them, because otherwise, people could be doing all sorts of sketchy stuff.
Yeah.
This is literally Detroit Become Human! Kind of.
Times. So the trade-off is when you're using it, you go completely limp. So it'll be like that. That's how you can do like school exams still, even though you've got the chip, because they'd be able to tell like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great, because you'd be like rock climbing or something, and you ask your mate, you go like, hey, what's 2 plus 2?
Crumples.
And that's the end of the video.
Wow!
All right, ChatPT, write an outro for this episode of In the Field.
Oh, God.
And play.
Well, that's it for today's episode of In the Field.
It's so meta.
Our boots are muddy. The mysteries of the internet are still, somehow, unsolved. And we've probably violated a few international laws along the way. But hey, that's just another day on the World Wide Web.
Oh, my brother in Christ, the COVID's hit hard. Guys, I need to go to the hospital. The COVID has hit me hard.
Remember, reality is just a loading screen. See you in the next one. Incognito mode, out.
God. No, that's it for me. That's it for guys, I'm done. That's it. This video's over. I need to go talk to my therapist. Holy shit.